Oh, maybe it worked that time because it didn't tell me it didn't. Okay, we might have gotten success. Hold on, everyone. Okay, hold on. View channel. Live. Well, it's not showing me it's not, and it definitely has a dot by it. So that's good. Maybe it was successful. I don't know. For whatever reason, it wasn't connecting to my YouTube channel. But let's see if, oh, it worked. Yes. It's got a different picture on there. Not sure why, but that's okay. It worked. Oh, I don't know why that was. Anyways, strange. Hi, everyone. Anyone who wants to hang out. This could be 2 people. This could be 12 people. This could be 50 people. I don't really care. I'm literally just going to sort jewelry. So this is actually, I think it was a mixture of 2 lots that I had bought from my local thrift store a while back. I had opened it, but then didn't really do anything with it. So I definitely haven't sorted through it. I can see you and you here in YouTube. Yay, it finally worked. But anyways, so I had bought it. So I think this is a mixture of 2 lots. I think I had already taken out earrings. So there may be a few earrings that I need to sort through when I do this. But, tomorrow I'm going to do my normal Monday night live. And I'd like to do a few pop-up sales. But I didn't want to sit everyone through the massive amount of time for me to just sort it. So I thought, since I'm doing nothing today, and there's literally not a single live on Lilyworks going on, I thought, you know what? I'll just pop in here. So if anyone wants to come hang out, more power to you. So over to my left, I literally have tubs that I'm going to sort, craft lot, wearable, and then sell in kind of 2 different versions of sell, because it could be sell like on YouTube versus maybe auction sell on auction with a district. But one thing I do want to do tomorrow is when I do my show tomorrow, the lots that I create for craft and wearable, I think I'm actually going to sell it in tomorrow's show. So we're going to kind of create those lots as we sit here. So this is a massive amount. Oh my God, I'm going to go weigh it for you right now. Hold on. Let me get out my scale. It is 2 bags of jewelry, like I said, from the thrift store. So this is probably 12 pounds or more. I don't know. But you can go on a field trip with me for 1 second. I got to carry the tub over here. I'm going to tell you how much it weighs. Oh, but it also is the earrings. So I wasn't wrong. Oh, well, maybe it didn't add the earrings. Let's try it again. Okay, go away. Okay. Now we're going to add it. Okay, so about 13.5 pounds. Woohoo, that's a lot. So that's what we're doing. So let's get at it. Shall we? My husband today went and bought a Christmas tree, and I really should be down there, like getting it decorated. But you can see how I'm avoiding that by, doing this instead. So, yeah. So let me just grab a handful out and let's just kind of go for it. Oh, there was more earrings. Okay. Oh, and more earrings. So what was this? Okay, so I'm just going to shove this off to the side a little bit. And I'm going to grab some of these really big, I'm going to turn this down. And I'm going to grab some of these bigger bracelets just to get them out of the tub. And we'll start with that. It's going to be a massive tangled mess. So things that I sort typically into wearable would be things that are not broken at all. They might have a teeny bit of wear, but it doesn't really aesthetically take away from someone enjoying that piece of jewelry. Like this is a little bit dirty, but it functions just fine. It's not like a brand name, like a massive, like, hey, I think I'll be able to make a ton of money on this. So that's like the perfect kind of item I would put into like a wearable lot. Something like this, however, oh, it is damaged there, this. Oh, that's a bummer. Well, someone in my craft lot's going to enjoy that with all of those jewels because I can't fix that. Isn't that unfortunate? Bummer. Yeah, that's going in my craft lot. If anyone's in here, who I don't think anyone in here is actually a monitor or whatever, but I can do it myself too. Okay. So that actually is a clamper. And this looks different than most clampers that I find because it's kind of like this meshy kind of seed bead thing. That's really interesting. I think I'm definitely going to sell that. Okay. So this is a stretch, but it's in good condition. And hi there, G. Parsons. Just a spontaneous jewelry sort to get ready for my live show tomorrow night. But there's nothing wrong with it. But I don't really get into like selling stretchy. Like that's perfectly fine with me to go into a wearable lot. So that's where that's going to go. Okay, so here's a cuff, silver tone. It's in really decent condition. I don't believe it's sterling silver or anything. For those of you who are new to jewelry, sterling silver would not be magnetic. So that's why you always see people with a magnet that if things are magnetic, you know they're not a precious metal like sterling silver or gold or, you know, something like that. Sorry, I'm just getting my magnet that I always put around my neck. Okay, so, but that's nice enough. I can totally sell that. So that's where that's going to go. Ooh, this is nice. Look at that's glass. Isn't that pretty? So cute. Yeah, no, I totally will sell that. Okay, you see how much wear is on this one? Now, this is an example of too much wear. I would put this in the craft lot because I'm not going to put something in a wearable lot for people to buy where it looks gross on them. It has to have wear on it somewhere where really others can't see it. Then I'll put it in a wearable lot. But if it, I just grabbed here a tarnish cloth. If I can't clean this up using a tarnish cloth, like I don't know if it's completely worn off or if it's then, you know, if it's not salvageable. But it is. Look at that. It just came off. So I thought it was permanently on there, but apparently not. See all that kind of tarnish? Now, this isn't sterling silver, but other things can still get tarnished. You see how terrible that looks? But I just assumed it wasn't cleanable. But look at how easily it's coming off. Yeah, so I'm going to put it in wearable for now, and I will readdress that when I get closer. Now, there are some things that if they're tarnished, I'm perfectly fine with it. Like this, to me, is a really nice bracelet. I do not believe it's sterling silver, but it's really heavy. Um, and sometimes, especially on an all silver bracelet, a little bit of tarnish doesn't necessarily look bad. Just kind of makes it look a little bit aged, which is not a bad thing. So I'm going to put that in sellable. Okay. Lots of cuffs in here. Okay. So this is, all gold tone. Yeah, it shines up fine. Works just fine. I'll put that in sellable. Just a link chain with some texture on it. I don't see any brand, but it's nice enough that I could sell that, or at least sell that in like a little lot, Another hinge bracelet here. Oh, it just pops open like that. You see how you just kind of push it open? I don't see a brand in here, but to me that's good enough to sell in a lot. So I'm going to put that in sellable. This is very interesting. It's like turned this way, but then you keep going and then it's turned sideways where it's this way. That's very interesting. I wonder if that's sterling. It's not magnetic. I'll look at it in a second. Okay, another gold bangle. I'm not sure how to open it. Oh, there we go. So it just pops like that. I don't see a brand, but it's in good condition. There's actually a lot of decently good condition things in this. These came from my favorite thrift store, Red, White, and Blue, here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, which is where you're watching me from. Tell me in the chat where you guys are from, what part of the world. I mean, I shouldn't say world. I mean, you could be anywhere in the world, but most likely you're in the United States. But are you on the West Coast? Are you on the East Coast? I'm on the East Coast. I'm in Pittsburgh. So, and like I said earlier at the beginning of my thing, I do all my sales on the Lily Works Jewels, Antiques, and Makers Marketplace on District. So if you're coming from YouTube and you want to be able to participate in our chat that's on, District, you would want to come to this website and then you'd need to register and then you can participate in the chat. I'm not doing any sales today. Today is just sorting. But anyways, here we have a little gold toned link bracelet. This does not have a brand on it. They're like little bezel set hearts, pink hearts, which is cute. But it's not like a significant thing or anything. So I might still just put this in a wearable lot. Okay. You got to make the wearable lot worth something for people who buy a wearable lot. I'm just grabbing my acids here real quick. I'm going to do a real quick check on this to see if it might be sterling. It's not magnetic. So if any of you are new to jewelry or jewelry testing and things like that, you can test for jewelry using two different acids. You can either use a sterling silver acid, which is typically brown in the bottle. And it would, I usually would do that on a white stone after I scratch the metal on it. And then the scratch would turn to a burgundy if it was sterling silver. But you could also use a 18 karat gold acid to test for sterling as well. And the change you would get the scratch would turn into a milky blue. Now, this particular case right here, there is no reason for me to actually test it, because as I scratch this, whenever you do scratches of whatever jewelry you're testing, I can see that this is like brown when I test it, which is telling me that the underlaying metals under this, silver tone, are all these alloys and things like that. Sterling silver is never that color when you scratch it. And I've scratched it enough to know. And I'll grab something real quick right now that's sterling silver just to show you the difference. Because like for me, there's no point in even looking any further. But I want to also tell you that when you check the area on the thing that you scratched, you also want to look and see if there's brassiness on the part you scratched. I'm trying to look right now on this. I just can't remember which part of it I scratched it on. I can't find that area. But hold on, let me find something that's sterling real quick. Something that I know is sterling. Look at, ouch. Oh my goodness. I just stubbed my toe. I know that these are sterling because I bought them. Cute little post-back vintage earrings with marcasites there. But I'm going to scratch this for you real quick. Okay. So I know that when I look at that part that I scratch, it still looks silver underneath. If you scratched and where you scratched it looked like brown, you know that that's not sterling silver. So I'm just going to show you. When I put this on here, it will turn like a milky blue. This one will just disappear to nothing. So there you go. And that actually wasn't a great scratch because it's not like really, really, really dark. So I could even scratch it again. But I know these are sterling, so I'm not going to do it again. But I think you get the concept. Sometimes your acids can sometimes get old. So sometimes I have a new bottle here. Sometimes I just need to open a new bottle and it can be a little bit more accurate. When you have them for a while, they tend not to be as great, if you know what I mean. So that is just going to go to, I'll just put it in wearable. I haven't actually. Okay. So anyways, that's what sterling looks like. Hopefully we'll actually find some sterling in here. Okay. So I'm going to keep grabbing out some stuff. I don't know what we're going to get. So it could be a tangled mess. Truly. Okay. Goodness gracious alive. What is going on here? Oh, it's this thing right here that's causing the problem. Okay. This is already in a bag. Cute little elephant, silver tone. Yeah, these are acrylic little beads on a longer chain. That chain is about 20, without the extender, it's about 28 inches. So anyways, there's nothing wrong with that. If I get enough elephant stuff, I can put it together for wearable. Okay. Well, this is nice. This is actually glass beads at a minimum. I suppose they could be onyx. Let me turn on my gem tester here, or my backup gem tester, because my other gem tester died. But those are actually hand knotted, and they're graduating. I don't mean graduating from high school, haha, but that just means they're getting bigger as you go down there. And it's actually in pretty decent condition. It's got a very vintage spring ring clasp on there. So that's actually a really nice set of vintage glass beads there. It's about 26 inches. They could be onyx, tourmaline. They could be other black, but I doubt it. My guess is it's probably just glass. This could go up one line and it would still be glass for me, but if it gives me two lines, then they could be onyx. Yeah, so this is just glass. But that's nice. I definitely will sell that. Really big beaded. These are acrylic with some foil, like on the inside. These are glass beads there. In between with some hammered, rings there that hold together those two layers. I don't know. This is very, paparazzi-ish. I don't know. But there's nothing wrong with it. So I think I'll put it in wearable for now. Okay. Another bangle bracelet here. The only place there's actually rhinestones are here in the center. It looks like there's rhinestones or marcasites on the outside, but it's kind of got that faux look because it makes it look like it does, but they're really just little kind of bumps of metal that give it the look of a marcasite. But that's a nice bracelet. So we could sell that. I haven't really been measuring the other bracelets, but that's 7 inches. It's a lot of bracelets so far. Okay, I have come across many, many of these little charm bracelets where you can like slide on new little charms. I need to just gather all of them from all of my stuff and put them together and just sell a whole lot of just that, because I find them in lots of different places. So I'm going to actually set that aside to remind myself. It's the same thing with those pop like snap-on accessory things. Those are also, I find those a lot. And I need to just gather them all together and put them in one place. Okay, so this is sort of a thicker chain. It's mixed metal. You can see gold and silver tone. I don't see any brand, but it's sort of got the look of it like an omega chain. I suppose you could put a thicker, pendant on here if you wanted, or it could just be worn alone. But it's in really good condition. I'll put that in to sell. Okay, I've got a seed bead long strand here. This is what happens when you just pull stuff out of a big lot. You're going to get tangles. Okay. So this is sort of like a little mini cha-cha necklace there. It also graduates. It gets bigger as you go down. Yeah. I don't think there's really anything wrong with it per se. but I'll probably put that in wearable. Here's the seed bead thing I mentioned. If I can get it untangled from this. It does have like a ceramic bead on there of some type. You know, speaking of this, the batteries have like died on me. You're going to have to give me 1 second while I go grab some new batteries because it's driving me nuts every time I use that. It's like not working for me. So give me 1 second. That's one thing about district videos is I can never zoom into them very well. It kind of drives me nuts. Because when I do on my YouTube channel, whenever I do regular videos that I post, you know, those I can zoom in super close. And so when I'm looking at jewelry here and trying to show it to people, it makes me nuts when I can't zoom really close in and see like a mark, you know, from like a maker or whatever, or for, you know, metal purity or whatever. So this helps me, but then recently, every time I use this, it turns on, but it just doesn't shine very brightly for me. So we are going to resolve that problem right now. So hopefully oh, look at how much better, so much better. Okay, that's a huge improvement. Much, much better. Okay. So I'm going to turn that off for now. Okay, so let's keep going here. The reason I had grabbed it is because I wanted to be able to look more closely at this bead. Because it definitely, I couldn't tell if it was like a gemstone or if it was more like a man-made. I think it's more of a man-made bead. Look at how dry my hands are. They look terrible. And look at the acid that I got on my fingers. That's what happens when you dig through jewelry. Seed bead necklace. I'm going to put it in a wearable lot. Here's another seed bead necklace. I can get it untangled. The challenge. Okay. So this is a pretty color. It's multi-strand. I don't really love these wire necklaces. They just tangle easily. But I do like the colors of those different seed beads. You can see different types. You got the tubular ones. But it's a nice color. So I'll probably put that in wearable. Let me attach the top. Well, it's actually missing a jump ring there. So I'm going to put it in scrap, to be honest. Okay, so we have a pendant here that is completely faux. This does not look like real sterling. You can tell it's not sterling on the back because it's got like a texture. you know, when they make things with like these textures on it, they try to make it look old when really it just is a sign that it's new. It's also magnetic. So I'm going to just literally put that in wearable. Okay, I have a brooch here that has the brand Monet on it. You can see it right there. And it needs a little shine up, but the gold tone is fine. I would probably wash it or whatever, but I would still put that in to sell. I'm sorting jewelry from a tub of jewelry here that I have a live show tomorrow night on, the same district page, marketplace. And I'm just kind of doing a part one so that I can, already have this already sorted. So tomorrow night, I don't have to sit everyone through all that part. So this is lovely. This is called a Rivoli cut gemstone there. That's a rhinestone. And it's in, just silver tone. It's on a lovely kind of bar link necklace here, but it is actually Sarah Coventry, a very recognizable kind of diamond hang tag there, saying Sarah Coventry right there. So, yeah, I will put that in a cell. Okay. It just needs a jump ring added right here to this glass necklace. The necklace is nice enough to me that I can fix that in 2 seconds by just adding a jump ring. And then I can just have it in sellable. There's nothing wrong with it. But the difference between that and this one, I'm not going to take the time on this one to do the same fix because, to me, it doesn't have as much value. I mean, it's decent, but someone else will be able to buy that craft lot and turn that into a necklace in 2 seconds. But that one I will actually put in to buy, but I'm going to set it aside. So I will remind myself to put a jump ring on it. Okay, here's another, I guess you call this an omega necklace, officially an omega necklace. I got to take a picture of it to see if that's what they call it. For those of you that are new to jewelry and the sort, there's a really great app you can use on your phone that's called the Google Lens. So if you click on your Google app on your phone and then click on the little camera here, it'll bring you to Google Lens. And then we're going to take an actual visual picture of this, and it's going to do a visual search. And what I'm looking for it to do is pull up something that describes it as an omega necklace. Collar. I see a collar necklace, but I thought they were called omega. Maybe omega is just when it's considered a more like a snake chain, like that other one that I had. Maybe this is more of an omega necklace because it's a completely. Let me see what it says. Omega necklace. Yeah, okay, it is an omega necklace. You see, it's basically a stiff piece of metal, whether it's actual sterling or not. So I'm not crazy. Anyways, this is not branded or anything like that. It's an okay shape, but I'll probably put it in wearable. This is interesting. These look very sterling to me. These are very interesting because I think the way these earrings are worn is you literally just take this piece and you slide it through your ear piercing, and then you bring it to that hang part, and then it just hangs from your ear like that. Isn't that interesting? And to me, these look sterling. I bet you they are. I'm going to actually set it back here so that we can kind of make a pile of some sterling stuff, and we'll test it a little bit later. That is probably quartz. I'll check it real quick with my gem tester there. But you see this has a little bit more wear here, but way back on the back where most people wouldn't see it, the actual chain is not too bad. And then, of course, it, has quartz here. So if I get 2 lines on here, my Presidium gem tester died. So that's why I'm holding my backup gem tester. But if I get 2, then I know that falls in the quartz area. So 2 to 3 for sure. Oh, it might even be more than quartz. It could be white jade, because jade can also come in white. Usually quartz doesn't go up that high. So that's my guess. So it could be a white jade. Jadeite is what they describe. So I actually might harvest that stone. That might be worth it to me. So yeah, I'm going to put it over in a pile for further investigation. This is just a station chain. Station just means that you have areas on the chain that have like a bead or a thing separate of the chain or the link. Sorry, this is tangled, clearly. So I wanted to untangle it for you before we talked about this. Okay, there we go. Okay. But I don't know. Maybe that isn't really considered. The idea of a station chain is that all of the little things on the chain are the same distance apart throughout the whole chain, but that's not the case here. This is just a regular, more like layering necklace. It is in decent condition. Definitely something. I'll put it in my sellable, because I can sell it in like a, I make sometimes little coordinated jewelry sets or whatever. Okay, I'm grabbing another pile here to look at as we sort through this. Ooh, look at that. Wow, that is beautiful. Oh, well, that is like probably cat's eye, or because it's glass, or it could be a version of like an art glass that was made to look like cat's eye. Well, actually, cat's eye is a type of quartz. So if it was cat's eye, it would actually show up here as 2 lines, and it's not. So it is glass made to kind of look like cat's eye. But you see, you sort of get that kind of effect. But it's really nice. It is, in fact, also missing its top piece there. It needs a jump ring. So I'm gonna keep it and to sell, but I'm gonna put it in my pile to fix. There definitely are some things in here that need to be addressed. That's probably why they were in the thrift lot. Okay, this is an interesting bracelet. All tangled up with everything here, which is not helpful in the least. So Maria, are you my lone watcher here? Which is totally okay. I really didn't really expect anyone to come on, but I just wanted to have it documented that I did it. And I knew that if I recorded it, that it would go on to my lives for my YouTube channel. So that was more what it was about. But I'm happy you're here if you are. Okay, so this is a cool, it's like leather. That probably is lapis lazuli there in the center of those little leather flowers. Could be lapis lazuli, or it could be sodalite. I'm going to be able to tell the difference between those two, because lapis lazuli, sodalite wouldn't have this, but lapis lazuli should show some little gold specks in here under my loupe, and it absolutely does. Well, you know what? It might be a couple different blue stones because one of them does show gold. A couple of them do, but a couple of them don't. So it could be a mixture of a couple different blue ones. But that's a cool bracelet. You know, it just attaches like that. I'll put that in sellable. Oh, I hate all the tangles. They make me crazy. There we go. A very, very, very large glass faceted pendant. It's very strange. Coming right out of the center of the pendant is like this one rhinestone. That's weird. That's very strange. It does have like a channel set baguettes, just glass, kind of an ombre effect there on gunmetal chain. And it has a hang tag here that says Express. So honestly, this isn't really something I'd normally sell. I'll just put that in wearable. Perfectly functional. Well, look at that statement necklace that apparently part of its link is broken, but it's not that hard to fix. Oh, you know what? Parts of the actual necklace have come out. It looked like it had more of these big stones on it that were here and here, because you can see, you know, where it used to be like glued there, attached there. So unfortunately, I'll just, not unfortunate for somebody with the craft lot, but that's going to have to go to craft. So there will be some decent stuff in craft that can be used for people who definitely, you know, repurpose it. Again, if anyone pops in here, I'm not doing any sales on this live stream today. It's all just sorting all this jewelry to get ready for a live sale I have tomorrow night. So I'm just getting the sorting out of the way, and you guys get to help me. So this is most likely aventurine. I will look closely into it under my loop. It also looks like it could be, you know, nephrite jade or jadeite. But the difference is aventurine would have little teeny like shimmer in it that the jade wouldn't have. And so let me real quick look at this under my loop and see if I see any bits of shimmer in the stone really close up, and I definitely do. So this is definitely aventurine, and this is supposed to be, I guess, sort of a tree of life type thing in like a heart shape there. Obviously, it's all tangled around this business going on down here. Let's see if I can get it untangled. We have a clip back earring. Oh no, it's not a clip back earring. It is a you know, a sweater clip that's seen better days. We're getting there. We're getting there. Getting close. I need to go open my window. I'm hot. Okay, and we've done it. Yay. Okay. So that's actually really decently nice. It comes on a vintage textured chain, as you see it there, with a spring ring clasp. So I'm going to put that in sellable. I'm I'm sorting, you know, scrap lot, wearable lot, and then sellable, you know, either in my district auctions or on my eBay page, which I sell kind of more of my higher level stuff on my eBay page, you know, like precious metals, you know, gemstones, more valuable vintage jewelry and this sort. So this looks very, it's screaming, you know, like paparazzi to me, but it might be nicer than paparazzi. It does actually have leather on it. I'm going to undo this right here to help get it through that tangle. But this is so not my style of jewelry. This is very mid-century modern. Yeah, I'm not really into this type of jewelry, but geometric. These are leather, you know, accents on there. So for somebody, that's, you know, really a quite nice necklace. Just not my style. But I need to remember as a reseller, I don't always need to keep and sell just the stuff that I like. I need to have inventory that everyone would like. So because it's leather and it's in really good condition, I may just keep it in my sellable, because that's a type of thing that I would put in like a coordinated jewelry lot, which I do a lot of on my videos. Okay, I have just a tie pin here with some texture. It's got a little bit of wear, just the teeniest bit on the edge of that. I'm going to put that in a wearable lot. We've got a really big, chunky, textured chain here, necklace, which clearly is completely tangled up with all the rest of these goodies. Let me pull out some stuff that isn't as much of a challenge. Okay, so this is just obviously a, you know, oh, you can tell I live in Pittsburgh. Come on, people. Pittsburgh colors, football helmet, football. But this is not Pandora or anything. This is just costume jewelry, but it is, you know, one of the charm bracelets. I will put that in wearable. Someone will enjoy that. Yes, I live in the Pittsburgh area, and I find lots of Pittsburgh goodies in my jewelry lots that I purchase, whether it's at our thrift stores or at our local antique stores. You know, like we also have Heinz here, so I'll often find, you know, Heinz pickles and Heinz ketchup bottles and that sort of thing. This is very different, very unique, in pretty decent condition. I think I'm going to keep that to use for coordinated lots, which is part of sellable for me, because I do those on my district auctions. We are streaming this from the district.net platform, but I do all of my streaming and sales and live shows out on the marketplace, Lilyworks, Jewels, Antiques, and Makers marketplace on district. Today I'm not doing any sales. Today we're just sorting through jewelry, getting things kind of prepped for tomorrow. So this is a really nice long layering piece, gold tone, in really decent condition, super long, as you can see there. It's got a metal tassel there on the end, accented with some rhinestones. Pretty decent condition. I'll keep that and put it in sellable, just because I create coordinated jewelry lots. So if it's a decent, it doesn't even necessarily have to have a brand on it to me. It just needs to be a pretty decently clean piece that's unique, or, you know, something that could add to something. Okay, so this is a cute little necklace here. You see here, it's actually got like multiple rhinestones in there that make up each of those geometric spaces. So you got squares and circles, but inside it's sort of like pave, multiple rhinestones in there. It's on a, you know, just a silver tone chain there. You know, it's decent. I could easily use that for layering for wearable. I'm sorry, coordinated jewelry sets. I'm going to put that in wearable. We have some faceted glass beads here. The very geometric, you know, pendant there. See if we can get it untangled from all its other friends. Appreciate you coming in and hanging out. I hope that you guys are multitasking and doing other things. That's what I usually do when I watch videos of people kind of unboxing or even sales for that matter. I'm a big multitasker. I'm into that. Being productive with my time. Trying to find the beginning of this so I can just undo this, and then hopefully I can take it out of the knot that it has found itself entangled in, because I can kind of loosen this area. Hopefully it will come through this. And then by pulling this out like this, it will make the rest of this less of a knot to get the rest of it out. This is super long. It's got a really unique chain style there. You see that chain style? Isn't that pretty? Faceted, kind of metallic glass beads there with seed bead spacers. Really nice pendant there. I'll put that in sellable. We've got a little cross pendant here. It's missing some pearls there, as you see. So I'm going to actually put that in scrap. Someone can fix that. Who wants to maybe take the time to do that? Yeah, this is sort of a rose tone, a slightly rose colored gold. It actually is a kind of a unique link. So I could use that for my coordinated sets. I'm going to keep that for sellable. Got lovely pieces of hair in here, which are not what I bought. So try to ignore all that. We still have our little pile here of stuff going on. Trying to get somewhere with it. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. All right, this is a really significant gold tone. Double link chain with some bezel set rhinestones in there. I think those are acrylic, to be quite honest. Those are faux pearl acrylic, but it's actually in really good condition and pretty heavy. So to me, it can be used for coordinated lots for me to sell. Here we've got some little rhinestone AB coated beads there. These, I think they're glass. It's on a vintage, you call this like a hook, fish hook clasp. You can definitely see it's vintage because we have some verdigris going on there. You want to be careful with this verdigris because it will spread into other jewelry if you like store other jewelry next to this. So this necklace, although it could potentially, it is glass, I'm still going to put it in scrap because it needs a lot of work. Okay, so that's where that's going. That's not something I would ever put in wearable. I would never sell that to somebody, or obviously sellable. So still working on trying to untangle that. Okay, here we have another longer chain necklace. This is a great idea. Thanks, Mel. Meaning just me sorting through it today to be faster for tomorrow. That was sort of my idea. And there was nobody having a sale today, Mel. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go on there and do a spontaneous one. And it didn't matter to me whether or not people popped in or not. I could have just been videotaping this because it's also being videotaped on my YouTube. So obviously for YouTube purposes, people can go in there and just view it. just like any of my other videos. But you know what? Sometimes I just get so sick of just doing sales, sales, sale. It's just not my gig all the time. My love is about the jewelry. My love is about, looking at it and fixing it and learning about it. And so sometimes I just have to break it up and let it be more about just looking at the jewelry. Yeah. So, sales have been really slow on our marketplace. So I just, I may fill in more with just some openings and just me working behind the scenes, maybe even me fixing some jewelry. I have an entire over there is my desk where I fix stuff. And I have stacks and stacks of jewelry that need to get fixed. I could even just do a video on that just to have people come and hang out and multitask. They can be doing their own stuff on their own. But you know what? I still have my normal sale tomorrow. So this is the tub I was going to go through. But instead, by the time I get to tomorrow night, I'll already kind of have it sorted that I can just kind of go right into, hey, here's some stuff you can check out. And if you want to buy it, it's already ready. So anyways, yay. Glad you came. I did try to mention to people in the maybe that's how you saw it. Is that how you knew I was live, Mel? Is because I put it on our chat on Facebook? Or is it just because you saw me physically, the red live button? How did you realize I was live? Yes. Okay. You saw the red button. Okay. This actually needs to get fixed. It had, basically like, like a tassel hanging from it, as you see on that one. It's a really nice necklace, but this one is missing its tassel. So I could do one of two things. I could hang something else from there and let it be the dangle and then repeat it on the other side. Or I could just take this whole thing and put it, although it's a really nice chain, it has faceted actual glass, and I can just put it in my craft lot, which is what I'm doing. I'm sorting craft, a wearable lot, which these I'll actually sell tomorrow. I'll sell my wearable lots. I'll sell my craft lot tomorrow, which look, it's got this beautiful bracelet in it, but I had to put it in craft because it has one section of it that I can't repair, but someone else will be able to benefit from it. Right there, you see? I can't repair that. So, someone's going to get some good stuff in a craft lot tomorrow and then in a wearable lot. And then, of course, down there, I have the stuff that I'll, use for selling. So that's the plan. That's the plan. Happy Sunday, Mel. I hope you're having a good day. Are you having any family come for Thanksgiving? Or do you have family that live right there near you? Or are you going to family for Thanksgiving? What a tangled mess we have here. Working on it here. There we go. We're getting somewhere. There we go. Woohoo! Yeah, are you going anywhere for Thanksgiving, Mel? Let's see. This is multi-strand. That's why it was so tangled up, because the multi-strand, it's a toggle necklace, was, intertwining itself in all its other friends. So I needed to take the time to get through that. So the way this necklace goes on, for any of you that aren't familiar with this kind of attachment, I'm going to family about 90 minutes away, making about 6 pies. What kind of pies? I love apple pie, and I hate pumpkin pie. Can't stand pumpkin pie. But anyways, this necklace, the way this works is when you have the toggle on the end with the part that you attach it to, way down by all the pretty goodies on the pendant, is it goes around your neck, and then the toggle, which sometimes is encrusted with pretty things, just comes you know, to there. And then you have all your pretty goodies like that. So that's a pretty layering piece that I can use for some coordinated sets. So I'll hold on to that. It's in good condition, hasn't lost any of its rose gold-ishness there. I am staying local. Mel, I am going to, we're just here, but my daughter is in town from, obviously, she goes to NYU in New York City. So she's been here since the Thursday night. And so she'll be here through Friday morning. And then she's going to be flying out then to head back up north. And my son, who's in school at Penn State Barron in Erie, it's another location of Penn State, will be coming, I think, on Wednesday and just be here a few nights. And then I have a third child who's in high school. He's a senior. And so obviously he will be here. So we'll just be doing the local thing. Now, my son, as you guys have heard me mention, is a really big, really good cook. So him and my husband, everyone will do something for making, Thanksgiving food, but they'll do like the main stuff. This is a nice, colorful, we've got different colors of, rhinestones in this pendant that's open work. It's sort of domed, has a little bit of dimension to it. And we've got some stations of these little acrylic beads, but they have like little swirls on them. And it comes up to more stations. So that's actually a pretty unique, different piece. I'll probably hold on to that for layering for coordinated sets from this lot. Okay, the pies. You're making pecan, apple, pumpkin, and blueberry sour cream. I've never heard of that. I'd eat pecan with some, but it's not my favorite. I definitely apple pie, cherry pie. I definitely would eat blueberry for sure. Yeah. So that's awesome. You're busy. Are you cooking them today? Or are you going to cook them all on Wednesday? So this is little stations, meaning they're equally separated apart. And these aren't. Oh, these are equal. I guess you consider it a station necklace. On a gold tone, vintage spring ring clasp there you see, but not brand name and not super heavy. This is all faux. These are acrylic. So I'm going to actually put that just in a wearable lot. I'm not going to, keep that. I'm going to put this in a wearable lot. It's just got, it's okay. But someone else might enjoy that. It's not nice enough for me to sell it there. And then this is just some link necklace. I'm not even quite sure how it goes or what's going on here. Maybe it's a magnetic. Oh no, it's twisting. I see it. It goes like this. Oh, that's why I was struggling. And it literally just twists like that. That's different. Don't know what this one part is on here for, but I'll put that in wearable. Yep. I'm glad you popped on though, Mel. Okay, it's a stretch bracelet. This does seem like stone. But it's got a little bit of wear on the edge of the stone to me. To me, a little bit too much wear. So I'm going to put that in scrap. Let me just grab another handful here. Hopefully it's not going to be too tangled. I don't know what we're going to get. It was just a tub that was under my bed. So we'll just see what we get. Okay, so this is mixed metal. Needs a little bit of a cleanup. I like the kind of dimensional look it has there. How it kind of comes up where it switches sides. It's a nice little bangle. I mean, it hasn't lost any of its gold or silver tone. It just needed a little bit of a cleanup. So I'll put that in sellable. This is hugely vintage. Look at that. Those are acrylic stones. Well, that's oh no, I'm those are glass, and that is possibly a gemstone. And it's a faux pearl, and as just glass, little rhinestone accent there. This is super old. You can see it's got some wear along the edge, which might be intentional, to be quite honest. It's a pretty thick chain there. You can see it's a multi-link chain. It actually, because it's so vintagey looking, I might hold on to it and sell it in a little lot, just because all the pieces are there. So I might hold on to that to sell. See what else we got going on here. We got a pin, just plain with tiger's eye there. Perfectly good. Nothing wrong with it. I'll put that in sellable. Okay, this is pretty. Oh, it's missing a bead. Oh, that's unfortunate, because these beads are actually glass, which is really cool. They're unique beads that, I would probably keep this anyways, because I do, make jewelry as well. This might say Western Germany. Let me see under my loop. It just says Japan, but these are glass and like super unique. So I'm going to probably hold on to that and then just, harvest the beads to use elsewhere. Okay, this is definitely a statement necklace going on here. If I can get it untangled, I'm going to put it up on the neck, because I think we'll get a better idea of how it's supposed to look up on the neck. So give me 1 second to see if I can get it to lay properly. I'm really not sure what the top is supposed to be. Maybe the top is supposed to be I think it's supposed to go like that. Wow, that's a very interesting necklace, isn't it? Right? So it's sort of got, these are all faceted glass beads that make sort of a cha-cha on that right side. And then these are metal beads that are a little bit movable, because they're kind of wired in at the center of that flower. And we've got multi-chains going on here, just a simple regular brassy tone chain, and then, faceted crystals attached to that one, faux pearls, and then all the links are different textures. So that's actually a really cool necklace. I quite like it. It does not have a brand, and it's obviously more modern with that lobster clasp, but I still think it's pretty cool. So I'll hold on to that for selling. I agree. It's definitely an interesting necklace. It's really well made too, Mel. Super well made. So I should put that in a bag and not, so it doesn't get tangled with all the other stuff I'm putting in wearable. Okay, let's see what else I got. Now, these are glass. Oh, actually, I thought it was broken, but it's not. Wow. It's got an encrusted box clasp there, functioning just fine. I thought it was going to be broken, but it's not. These are all, glass beads. Look at it. It's got these beautiful, sort of filigree caps on all those faux pearls. It's really heavy. It actually is really lovely. I wish I knew what brand it was. Definitely a keeper, though. I will do some cleanup of it. But it is looking... Oops, sorry. The thing works. It's just I accidentally hit it when I was about to attach it over the head. My bad. So I guess it's looking like that with its box clasp. Very heavy, significant. So I will clean it up and I will sell. Nice old piece, in my opinion, at least. Hi there, Charla. 2, popping in to say hello. We're just unboxing, or I wouldn't even call it an unboxing. I just had, I do jewelry resale, obviously, on, Lilyworks, and I have my normal Monday night show tomorrow night. And instead of sorting through all of this tomorrow during my live show, I'm just doing it today in my spontaneous pop-up. So all we're doing is sorting all our jewelry. Different shape and size links. We've got some textured links there, gold tones, some dimensional links. I do not see a brand, but it's a good layering piece. Hasn't lost any of its gold tone, and I love the dimension in it. So I'll hold on to that for coordinated sets that you guys know I always put together for my shows. Oh my goodness, look at this poor necklace that has seen better days. How sad is this? So sad. You know how people talk about rescuing jewelry? Yeah. Sometimes jewelry just needs to be rescued. It sort of has that festoon kind of hang to it out of this knot. If I can, for a second, I may try to get this untangled a little bit. Look, then the other one popped off. This is a disaster. So this seed bead fiasco, Felicia would probably love if it wasn't broken. But it does have some filigree end caps there. And it sort of, if it was working, would hang sort of festoon-like. But I'm going to have to sadly put that in scrap. And I am going to put it in a bag, though, because this is going to get tangled in every single thing it touches. So if someone else can enjoy that box clasp, all of that, all the things. Okay. What else do we have here? A partial turtle. I don't know where his butt is. Something's supposed to go there. Let's just set him aside for a second and see if the other half of him pops up. Hilarious. Here's another really pretty, that is some sort of stone tie clip. It's in good condition. I'll put that in wearable. I've got this snake chain, gunmetal, longer snake chain, acrylic, kind of beads there with a tassel. Kind of gives off Leah Sophia, but isn't really quite nice enough for Leah Sophia. But it is a layering necklace, and it's in good condition. But I'm still going to put that in wearable. Just not nice enough to me. I like to try to make those coordinated sets that I sell somewhat nice brands. Or even if it doesn't have a brand on it, I want it to at least, incorporate some. Hey there, how are you? Incorporate some, at least glass faceted beads rather than you know, here in these bezel set ones, they're at least glass. But unfortunately, this was supposed to be a triple strand, and it's lost a whole strand, which could be in the box and could be fixable. So I'm going to just push it to the back with that other one, and we'll see if something else pops out that can help us with that. Okay, let me grab another pile here. Okay, twisting, vintage clasp there, mother of pearl, rice beads, as well as shell, some pink coral. Oh, no, just shell. Kind of looks pink, but it's not coral. And could be turquoise, could be dyed howlite, not sure. Let me look under my loop. Now, turquoise is not something that you can test on a gem tester. I know that it doesn't even register on the gem tester, and this totally does. So this might be just some type of jasper, or, you know, like I said, a dyed highlight. I don't know. But it's a functional bracelet. It's okay. I'm going to put that in a wearable lot. This is interesting. All black. Not missing any rhinestones there. No brand. I mean, but it's different. Looks like it's missing one rhinestone right there. I'm going to put that in scrap. Oh, there's a lot of broken things in here. I think it's because, I mean, that's the lot I bought. It was if I said at the beginning of this, it was a thrift store. It's actually 2 thrift store jewelry bags. Sometimes they have a bag of their fixable stuff. Now, this is like faceted glass beads with, you know, a cluster box clasp there. All I need there is to reattach that and, you know, fix it with my, you know, my tools. You see, I already reattached it right there. I just need to mush it down with my tools. Hold on one second. Some jewelry fixes I'm happy to do because they're quick and simple. Sometimes if the piece of jewelry is really quality, I'll do it because it's worth it to fix it and then, you know, be able to sell it. And this is definitely worth it. So I slid that little thing back in the edge of that box clasp, but now I need to pinch this in a way where it's turning a different way where it won't slide out again. So, okay, I don't know if you can see there now, but I made it really tight against the thing. It's now round. It's not going to slide out on its own again. So now it's perfectly good and sellable. Ta-da! Because there's nothing else wrong with it. So I'm happy to do fixes like that. But, you know, the thrift store is not willing to do those fixes. Half the time they don't even know what to do. Look at this ring. Wow, those look like rubies. I'm sure they're not. But rubies typically have that kind of pinkish hue to it. Pinkish red. This might be an Avon ring. It has lost some of its gold tone. So that could be vermeil. So it's possible it's sterling silver and just vermeil. No, it's not, because you see we have some magnetism going on there. But I am curious if that's just rhinestones in there or if it's a gemstone. Let's give it a quick check. Yeah, that's just glass. Ruby would go all the way up almost to diamond, like to an 8 along with sapphire. Okay. But I will put that in wearable because it's still quite pretty and it really doesn't look like it's missing any stones. It just kind of needs to be dipped or maybe all the gold rubbed off. I don't know, but it's otherwise okay. So I'll put that in wearable. Here we have a little artisan made, cute little floral, little, you know, seed bead bracelet that attaches like that. That's how the thing goes. So if I have a couple of those, sometimes I like to sell them together. So I'll sort of set it aside and see if some other ones pop up in my hunt here. Okay, well, this is a pendant that you can attach onto. It's like got a bail that opens. This is just a faceted rhinestone. It looks very Brighton-like. This doesn't attach very tight, which kind of bugs me. I think if I were to turn this in a little bit further, where it's further away, it might attach tighter. Oh, there you go. You see, I just fixed it. Now it's nice and tight. I just took that little knob and brought it this way a little bit. This is just glass. This is just costume jewelry, but it's decent. So I probably will just put that for my coordinated sets. Now, I usually don't sell stretchy stuff. So usually this kind of thing I put in life, like wearable lots. Now, these have pave little rhinestone balls there. It's not even really, oh, it's missing a few rhinestones in there. So this is now going to go to the craft lot because I would not put that in wearable. Okay, this is very, very vintage. These are acrylic. None of them are stone. It looks old, but they are all like acrylic made to look like, they're like moon glow-ish, but you know, I guess a moon glow is normally acrylic because moonstone is a stone, but moon glow is, you know. It hasn't lost any of its gold tone. I still may sell that in my coordinated sets. So a lot of times I set these aside. This is just an extender and in really good condition. Sometimes when I'm selling jewelry or I'm trying to make something be longer, these are nice to have extra ones of those around. So I'm just going to stick that back in a pile back there where I can put it with my other extenders. We have this is called cup link, the type of setting of those faceted black rhinestones in there. They are prong set. So cup links are actually prong set, but you can see like this is a stretchy cup link bracelet, but they can actually move back and forth. Now you can also have cup links that are not stretchy, but they still have some give to them. But this I'll put in a wearable lot. But cup link is just the style in which that is set. That's what it's called. Okay. And we've got, okay, aren't these pretty faceted? Those are glass, kind of like cone-shaped beads there. The rest of those are actually glass too. They're just more of like a satin or frosted color. And then these are, they're just like faux pearls. It is on kind of like an aged bronze thing. Normally I would just maybe put that in wearable, but because of these nicer beads there, I may hold on to it. I'm still going to put it in wearable. It just has a little bit too much dirtiness to me. Okay, whenever I see something that's engraved with like monogram, I'm always like, potential for gold. Because, that's usually something somebody would buy separately, you know what I mean? And have it done. So let's see if I can untangle this. And, it's got, look, where it's tangled in a Sarah Coventry little hanging, ball there. But let me undo this link on this necklace. It might just slide out for me if I loosen up this ball of loveliness tangle. Still may just slide out for me. Oh, it's not going to slide out because I've got the whole, there we go. See? Just comes out. And then it'll make getting this one untangled much easier, to the point where I might be able to do it in seconds. I know. You're impressed with my speed. I'm just kidding. Come on, my friend. We are untangling you right very well now. Bam, ba-bam. There you go. So you got Sarah Coventry. This is acrylic, but it's still Sarah Coventry. So I'll probably put that in, where to do coordinated lots. And then here is that, one that had the monogram on it. So let me put it back on this necklace. It, to me, kind of looks gold filled. So let me get this on here, and then we'll take a look at the clasp and see what we got going on here. Got obviously a vintage spring ring clasp. This is probably about 18 inches. Let me check it. Actually, it's 16 inches. This is the back of the medallion. It's got a texture to it, but no mark. You want to also look at the bail. Now, this bail has no mark on it either. So unless this is my personal monogram thing, there's really no point, or somebody who happens to be watching our live right now, who obviously it's not going to be your personal monogram. And what did I just do here? The clasp says nothing. So yeah, that's just, so I'm going to just put that in a wearable lot. Someone else can, it's got the monograms. I guess the last name's the middle one, R, with K and M. R last name, KMR. Okay. Didn't want it to get all tangled up again. Here we have another charm slider bracelet. It is, in fact, Brighton. It needs a little bit of a cleanup. If I clean it up, it might be worth selling. So I'll attempt to clean that up a little bit. This is very bright silver. It's in great condition. Sort of got link stations going along the necklace. This is probably Avon. And our Q, I believe, is Avon. And our Q is Avon. So is a dot with a circle around it. And then obviously the words Avon. I want to show you this. Avon marks on jewelry. I want to show you that it's all three. So you can have the dot with a circle around it. You can have the word Avon. They also, looks like it has NR. It might be, maybe the little tag could be a lot of different, Someone tell me in the chat. Mel, do you know? Is NRQ? Because it's not just NR by itself. What does NRQ mean on jewelry? It's a brand of the jewelry. Oh, no. NRQ by Avon. Oh, okay. So it is Avon. That's what I thought. Okay. I think that's Avon. And that's in great condition. Great, great condition. I'm going to move this one back here and this one back here. If we come up with its matching parts, someone else can fix them. Actually, I'm going to put the turtle in scrap. But if I find the other one for this, we'll look for it. I'm sort of making a pile behind me. It's a cute little link. This looks like Avon to me too. Oh, look it. Right as I said it. Bam. Avon. Okay. So we'll put that in. We can make coordinated lots with that. Now this is a very significant link and feels like silver. What did she say about the blueberry pie? It's delicious. Blueberry sour cream. Getting jewelry for the show Wednesday night. Pie's probably Tuesday. Got it. Yeah, I agree. You wouldn't really have time Wednesday night. But I'll be watching your show for sure. You're doing a great job on your shows, by the way, Mel. And yes, you are right. You commented about how there were some weeks that I had like 4 shows. And you're right. It's a massive amount of work. And I don't want to keep doing 4. But, you know, I like that we've only moved to only 1 train a weekend because I thought 2 was a bit much. And I didn't have to do both of them, but I did also have antiques to get rid of because of my antique booth. So anyways, it is what it is. This is a cool necklace. It has on it NR, also Avon. It's really heavy. So I'll definitely keep that for coordinated sets. This has got some decent necklaces in it. Now, the reason you haven't seen any earrings is because I had already put them all right there. So, and I won't sort through any of those tonight because, you know, they're already sorted. So that's something I can do on the show tomorrow. For any of you that are watching that don't normally come to my Monday and Friday night shows, I always do Monday and Friday live streams on District in the Lilyworks platform. Okay, so this is Talbot's, I believe, or it may not be Talbot's. Hold on, let me look closer. No, it's Trifari. It's just got a newer tag for Trifari, and it's got just this textured link like that. The good layering piece. So I'll keep that for sets. This has actually got some name brand stuff, and this is probably ink. No, it's not. It's Liz and Company. Really, the gold tone looks great. Those are faux, kind of tortoise shell. They're just acrylic, but they're decent condition, so I'll use that for sets. This is a very nice book chain link necklace there. I don't see a brand, nor do I see the actual clasp. So that's probably broken. I'm going to put that back here just to see if I come up with a clasp because the chain is nice. So this appears to be missing an acrylic thing. This is just faux. So I'm going to put that in scrap. This is a really, really thick chain. Doesn't have an actual clasp on it, but that's a great layering piece. Oh, I lie. There's the clasp, spring ring. Okay, but I will keep that for layering. Okay, for coordinated sets, that is. Okay, we're getting there. We don't have that much left. Let me just dump the rest of this out. Oops, I got stuff flying everywhere. Sorry. I haven't really found much sterling in here up to this point. Okay. So that's all we got left here. Oh, you know what? I bet you that's what all that is. Okay, we'll look at that later. Ooh, look we got some Murano beads. A broken necklace, but that is still Murano. Wedding cake. Wow, that is a find. Holy moly. There is no question that those are Murano wedding cake beads. Hannah would love that. And so we've got the remnants of our vintage clasp there. So clearly this was broken. It's got a whole bunch of filigree end caps in there. So that's going to have to be used. I'll keep that to turn it into a necklace. When I find myself so crafty, you know? All right. I don't know what we got going on here. Those look like real pearls. Those are real pearls with a nice pave rhinestone. I usually don't like stretchies, but I'll keep that for my coordinated sets. This is a very interesting, very large brooch that I feel like part of it's missing, but it's not. It's just oddly light. So I'm going to put that in wearable. Here is a random pendant. Leah Sophia. I'm going to put that in for my coordinated sets because I'm always making them. This is just a random rock. Tiger's eye. So I'm going to put that actually in craft. Look at this cloisonne bead. Woo! Pretty. That can get turned into a necklace or a charm on a bracelet. Love. Can definitely sell that. Oh, here are more of these. I was trying to make a pile of these, whatever those charm bracelets are. I need to just put them all together and sell them to one person. Well, that's what I need to do. Goodness gracious here. Okay, here is another stretchy that's in great condition. I'll keep that one as well for wearable lots. It's a pendant. That is not a stone. That is some type of man-made something. Looks like copper. It's actually kind of cool. That might actually be a stone. Let me turn my gem tester back on. I had turned it off. So I'm going to look at that in a second. Okay, so this is just a heart, but it's probably quartz. So we'll test that too. Here is a random box clasp without the other half. I don't know if it has its other half. Here are some they say swank on the back. Cufflinks. They're in okay condition. It almost looks gold filled to me. But I don't see. You got to look really carefully for these marks. They could be anywhere. Like even on the inside there. Let me take a closer look. Ha! Ha! So good. Right inside it says 1/20th 12 karat gold filled. I swear it looked it to me. Swank is not always gold filled, but right in the inside here, right down there where my finger is pointing is where it is. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but that's where it says it. So, okay, I guess I'll hold on to those. That's a okay find. Cool. Works for me. Look at this little ring. Let me see if it has any marks on the inside. It is not magnetic. I'm looking under my loop. Give me a second. Okay. This is not magnetic, but it's also not sterling because I can see a little bit of the silver tone kind of wearing away, but it is in decent enough condition that I could put that in a wearable lot. And it's probably just cubic zirconia, which, well, that could be like a white topaz. It wouldn't go up that high normally. If it was cubic zirconia, I might have hit the glass funny. Hold on, let's just keep looking. Because now I'm not getting that reaction that I did the first one. Yeah, I don't know why it went up high the first time. I don't think that is anything. You saw it just like me. It went up. But now I think it's just cubic zirconia. I will set it aside so I can double check it. This, I'm guessing, is quartz. We should at least get 2 lines if it's quartz. 2 yellow lines. Bam. I knew it. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to keep that and we can sell that. A whole bag of beads, it appears to be. Probably a lot of glass beads. Oh, and a whole pendant. This is probably just glass. Yeah. That's just glass. But still, I'm going to hold on to those. I definitely, a lot of craft beads I'll use or I'll sell them as craft beads. But I got to like gather them together or whatever. Okay, let's check this one. This is copper to me. I believe it's copper. Okay, that is just some type of glass or man-made something, but it's pretty. It's a brooch. So I'm going to still put that in sellable. Well, that's mighty interesting. Look at this. It's got a cat's eye on it, and it's a belly button thing. You can tell because it's supposed to have the little twisted thing right there. It's like a serpent. Yeah, I'm not really into belly button rings. I'm going to put that in wearable. You know what these are? These are those little things you use to like put together necklaces if you're wearing multiple necklaces. So I'm going to hold on to that and put it in for like the coordinated sets. This looks like a real pearl. It is a real pearl. Wouldn't surprise me if that was gold. So I'm going to set that back there to test with our sterling silver. We've got a really old clasp here, but it's missing. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is a fishhook clasp. It's just missing the other half right now. I'm going to put it with that other clasp. Some sort of dangle bead. Don't know what that goes to. I'm just going to put that in craft. Oh my God. Obviously, this is craft supplies because it's got all the endings that you put on when you like string like pearls and stuff. I opened it because I thought it was a necklace. Clearly, I was wrong. But I will keep that because I do jewelry. I need jewelry findings. So I was not expecting that. Oops. Okay, so I'll hold on to that. Oh, there's one more. Okie dokie. Mixed metal. You can see rose gold, silver tone, gold tone. But we do have a brand on here. Does it say Italy? I'm going to have to look under my lid. It says Italy. Hot diggity dog. It says 925. Yes. I don't often find a mixed metal. It's obviously vermeil, but wow. I can test that with the other stuff behind there, but I was not expecting that. Let's see if I get some black that rubs off on here. It's a good sign. I do. Okay. And it also, on the other end, also says 925 Italy. So, okay, I'm not crying about that. And the clasp also says 925. Wow. Okay, well, that's a find. Okay. Another tie clip in great condition. I probably will sell those as a lot. Got this cute little pretty pin. Those little purple rhinestones are, this needs to be cleaned up a bit. They're just glued in, but it's a really pretty pin. I may clean that up and still put it in, I'll probably put it in a wearable lot, I guess. Just because the rhinestones are glued in. If they were prong set, I'd probably hold on to it. But so that's what I'll do. Looks like we have a shoe clip or a fur clip, dress clip. I don't know. Those are glass and it's missing some of its things. That's going to have to actually go and craft because I can't fix that. I don't necessarily have the missing pieces for that. Okay, so that's going to craft. I have another stretchy bracelet here. It's actually in really good condition. I usually don't keep stretch ones, but that's pretty good. I'm going to hold on to that for my little wearable lots. Okay, this one I'll probably put in wearable. This seems it is also glass, but it just is lighter. It just has just a cheaper feel to it. I'll put that in wearable. These are hand knotted, actually really good condition pearls that are, they're faux, but they are glass. It's got a box clasp here. Does not have a brand on it, but I will sell that. Okay. I'll sell that. A big, chunky, textured, sort of hammered bracelet, but the links are annoying. Like that link doesn't want to come undone. That's annoying. What am I supposed to do? It's probably why it's in here. I can't undo that. Oh, how annoying. Okay. Oh, I did it. Okay. It's probably just going to do it again. It is pretty heavy and actually in decent condition. Fold over clasp. No brand. But that could be part of a coordinated set. So I'll hold on to that to sell it with a set. I guess that's another fur clip. Shoe clip? I don't know. I only see one. I'll set it aside and see if I find another one. Oh, look, here are the pop-on things I was talking about earlier. You know, you just pop these things on. I think. I may be making it up. I think it's a pop-on thing. Oh, it is. Yeah. I have like bags of this. So I need to just put all this stuff together because you can like switch those things out and then just sell it in one big lot to somebody. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm setting it back here to try to find all my other stuff like that. This looks like Sabika or something. This is a twisting barrel clasp, but a very unique one, I think. Or is it magnetic? I don't know. The problem is you can't twist this stuff. I'm confused. Oh, it's magnetic. Duh. Okay. So you can tell I live in Pittsburgh. These are all prong set with one red one. I just say that Pittsburgh, but that's obviously not Pittsburgh colors. Prong set in cup links. That's what those are again. This is a non-stretchy one, but this is actually in really good condition. Quite nice. So I'll keep that for coordinated sets. Okay. I have here glass pendant. See if it's got anything written on the bail. No. You know, but I might put it in wearable just because I want wearable to have some decent stuff in it. So that's what I'm going to do. This looks like Brighton. It is Brighton. Yes, it went up. What went up? I don't remember what I asked you. Okay. So it is Brighton, but it's got a broken Brighton clasp there. It honestly doesn't necessarily have to be considered broken. It's only just been stretched out. So if I can bring this back to the right shape without breaking it, where the clasp will exactly shut on itself and keep it closed, then it might be okay. It has to be really tight though. Yeah, that might do because there's no space. I didn't leave any space in between there. Oh, I gotta bring this to the side a little. There's no space for something to come out. So I think I just fixed it. Bam, just like that. Oh, yes, 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 yes. No, my Presidium, it went up. Yes, it did go up the first time, except this isn't a Presidium. This is my backup cheap one because my Presidium, which is here, stopped working. A piece of junk after spending $250 on that. That thrills me not. Anyways, let's see how well, if it's fixable enough from my little metal bending there. I have to be able to get the thing open enough for it to slide in. There we go. Is that pendant? No, I guess it's okay. All right, well, we can sell that. This kind of looks old, or maybe new, made to look old. I'm not sure. Yay. I am talented. That's a stretch. I don't know how talented I am, but it is nice to be able to fix something real quick, and make it perfectly functional. I did it to a few pieces of jewelry tonight, didn't I? So this is prong set. This actually looks, I want you to just notice, this is what I normally look like when I'm digging through jewelry. Look at the mess I have here. I got my gem tester. I got my tools. I've got my, drink there. I got my acids. I'm like a mess all around me. It's so curry to be such a mess. But the reason I picked this up is because I wanted to show you close up that is in fact prong set. It's actually quite pretty. So it's just a little like pendant necklace there, but it's newer on a newer thing, but totally can be sellable. So I quite like that. Okay, so I don't know what these go to, but these are like little attachments for being able to have a fold over clasp. So I need to like put all my findings in one place. Okay, pave, little heart there. But like nothing fancy. I'm going to put that in a wearable lot. Here, this is hematite with no clasp. All it needs is a clasp, and I have a million of them, so I can fix that in 2 seconds. It is actual stone. Okay, so I just don't have a clasp right here in front of us. What is this? It says David, 1/14/1969. Yeah, I'll put that in, I guess, craft. I don't know what to do with that. Here's another tie clip. Don't know what that symbol stands for. You always want to check to see if they're gold. I don't have a gold mark, but there's another mark on here that's like letters, but I don't necessarily recognize it. I'm not familiar with what that is, so I'll probably just put that in wearable. But this, I'll put it in sellable. That's a nice little tie clip. It's got a little baguette prong set in there, kind of like channel set. That's nice. Here's another tie bar. This also looks like, to me, it looks like gold filled. I don't know. I can usually tell when things are. I don't know why, but I'm just good at that. It does have some brands going on back here. It says Hadley, made in the USA. Let me look closer and see if I see anything with any gold filled marks. I don't see anything for gold filled, but it's nice. I'm going to still keep it and sell it in like a little lot. Here we have probably some type of jasper. It will go up 2 lines if it... Jasper is a type of quartz. And actually, jasper is a stone that is opaque. No light should shine through it. And this is opaque. I mean, I guess the very edges have some translucence to it, so you might consider it an agate then. Agate would be considered translucent, but I would need at least 2 lines on here to know that it falls in the quartz area, which it does. So that's just a little pendant. We can sell that. Another really nice bracelet in great condition, faceted glass. I'll put that in wearable. We have some loose fine jewelers. I have no idea what this is. Surely they wouldn't be diamonds. And why would someone make crystals that small and only sell 5 of them. I mean, I usually buy them in like, 144 of them at a minimum. I don't know, but I don't want to open this. Oh, I can open it here. I just wanted to test one of the stones to see what it was. Hold on one second. They're just glass. They're just rhinestones. I don't know why it needs to be in such a special little container. Okay, I will put that in craft for somebody to enjoy. Now, I keep coming across more and more of these. Look what I found. I think this is what goes here. But it's still missing several baguettes. I may just put this in a baggie, and let someone else do the fixing of it. Do I have another baggie right here? Let me grab one. Because someone else might care about fixing that. Okay. But I certainly didn't expect to find the other glass round stone there. So that is, now it's fixable. Like before I had the glass round stone, to me it wasn't even fixable because there's no guarantee you would ever find one the right size, the right color, blah, blah, blah. This is in really good condition. No mark, just a gold tone necklace. I can use that for coordinated sets. We have a whole bunch of necklaces here in baggies. Okay. Huh. A random one cufflink. I don't know if there's another one. If there's not, I'm going to put it in craft. This is very, very heavy. Very, very well made. Definitely can be used for layering. I'll keep that for that. I don't know if those are gemstones, but this is sort of very, Aztec looking, like, I don't know. It just looks artisan made, I guess. Let me see if this is something. It is. So it's some type of gemstone. It might be like iolite or something. I'm not sure. But it's pretty cool. It's looking like that. Not too shabby, right? I don't have any earrings that go with it or anything, but I did try to sell something during my Christmas show that looked kind of similar to this. Okay, so I'll put that in sellable. And we have a vintage, I guess it pops in and out here. It's interesting clasp type there. I don't love those. It's gold tone, but it just has a little bit of wear. I'm just going to put that in wearable. It's decent enough for that. So I have these two random, like, moon glow things that went with something. I don't know what they went with. I don't know that I necessarily see anything in here. And then I also have this kind of round bead glass, but it's just one. So I'm going to put those all in craft. This looks like it's like Marines or something. I don't know if that's the symbol for Marines. G-GI, whatever that stands for. So I need to keep that just to research it. This is a very significant, thick chain. It's magnetic, but it also has that's weird. It's like that was added to it, but I could take that off and it could just have the normal closure. That's interesting. I'll hold on to that for coordinated sets. Okay, I have one random prong set. I guess that's like a dress clip or something, but there's only one. Huh. I guess I'm going to put that in. I'll put that in wearable. Someone who gets the wearable lot will have some good stuff in there. This is showing some wear on the back. It's one of these little people. It says 925, but I think that's a joke. It's magnetic. So he is not 925. And I'm sure it's not amethyst. Not amethyst. Okay, I'm going to just put that in wearable. That is pretty. It just needs the rest of it. I don't know where the rest of it is. I don't know if that's supposed to be a bracelet. It's too small for a bracelet. It like used to be part of a necklace, I guess. Okay, I'm going to have to put that in craft. What are all these little details in here? Oh, there's another one of those. I put it in craft. Okay, here's one of those little things that go with those charm bracelets or whatever. Here's earrings again that are similar to these, where you just slide them in your ears. So they look sterling. I'll test those. Here's one random earring. I don't know where its friend is. And I don't know if it's a gemstone. It is probably, it's probably nephrite jade. I don't know if it's sterling. Let me look at it close up. Meaning vermeil sterling, I mean. It says, oh my gosh, it says 14 karat gold. It literally says 14 karat gold on the back. And it doesn't actually say it on the post, but I will test that. It's going to go back there. I wonder where the other one is. I hold on to stuff like this so I can put them on other pins, kind of with findings. I was putting findings back here. This is findings. Okay. Oh, here's more of the necklace jump rings that I had accidentally poured out. Okay, so let me guess who's on here. Because I know Mel's on here. I don't know if Sharala is still on here. But then J-Force came in and Tina came in. I don't know how many people stayed because there's 6 of us and 2 of them are me. So that means there's 4 of you. So just give me a thumbs up because I'm just curious who the 6 people are. Look, there's more findings and backs and stuff. I'm going to just put that all back there. Someone had already put all this together. Clearly. That's a cute little earring. Mother of pearl. I wish I had the other one. Huh. Oh, okay. So we've got some sort of charm bracelet here with a very interesting, look at this closure. They just, how does it work? They just come apart like that. Isn't that interesting? I've never seen one like that. And then you just push it shut. Okay, this is magnetic, but it's got charms on it that look suspiciously tarnished, like they would be sterling silver. That is a feather. And that is some sort of crest. I can't tell, but it looks completely sterling. And then it's got another feather. I'm going to have to, I know this is not sterling, but those dangles that are on there seem like they are sterling. This is a tie bar. You want to always take your finger and rub it along there in case there's something written on the bar, and there is something on the bar. I can see it and I can feel it. And it says swank. Okay, I'm going to put that. I'm going to make a whole little lot of. So here we have a bead that's sort of tarnished, but I think it's plastic. So I don't think that's metal. But it looks tarnished. I'm going to test it anyways. A portion of a fold-over clasp that you could keep to fix something else. I'm totally going to keep that because sometimes I have ones that break. This has got a lot of extra pieces in it that I can use. This is some sort of pendant without a bail. My backup gem tester. I think that this is not. Yeah, that's just like glass. I'm going to put that in wearable. I got a ring here that is a turtle. Oh, no, it's not a turtle. It's like a Buddha. I think that's just acrylic. Oh, no, it's glass or stone. Oh, okay. Some type of jade or aventurine. Let me see. I don't see any shimmer in it, so it's probably jade. But he's not in amazing condition. I mean, he's okay, but he's just got some wear on his head here a little bit. I'm actually going to put that in wearable. Someone else can enjoy him. All right. Well, we have a whole bunch of necklaces here. More pieces. I guess I just wanted to test that and see if it was gold. That's why I put it back there. I always keep these extras. Okay. So it looks like all of these are just, necklaces in bags. There's another one of those things. Throw that away. I guess this is all sterling or broken sterling. We'll look at it in a second, but let me just go through these necklaces. Okay, I only have one of these, so I'm going to put it in wearable. I'm going to put that in craft. I don't have the other part to this clasp, but it kind of looks sterling to me. I may test it. It is one of those fishhook clasps. And then I'm going to look at this one more time. You see, I still think this is more than just cubic zirconia. I'm not convinced. I will test that. Okay. So we got a whole bunch of necklaces here. Let's see. Oh, I don't want to take these out. Trash. This is like a whole bunch of charms. You know, I know they make those little necklaces that you can like unscrew the top, the pendant, and it's like this open like dish, and you can pour in a whole bunch of charms that are related to your life. So this is like that. There's some Santas in here, and a boy and a girl and a pumpkin. It says, I like coffee. In memory of my daughter. Oh, that's so sad. She lost her daughter. Oh, whoever this was. It says grandma. I think, and some snowmen. I don't know. I guess I'll put that in wearable. They're not like sterling or anything. Okay. This looks gold filled to me. But it probably isn't because it's got a lobster claw clasp, which is more, doesn't look. And it's magnetic. But it is a nice little necklace that you can use for layering. So I'm going to hold on to that for coordinated sets. Okay. What is going on here? I'm not sure. Did it get it out yet? Not yet. I'm close. Trying to get there. I think I need to go through there one more time with it. Okay, I think we got it now. Oh, it's probably a tangled mess at the bottom. Good Lord. I hate tangles. Oh, I'm close. I can't believe that sort of almost came out untangled. I'm shocked. I thought there's no way I'm getting there. I think I just have one last thing to untangle here. Ha! I can't believe I did it. 2 on YouTube. Oh, and then us. Got it. I cannot believe I got that untangled. Shocking. But I probably put this in wearable because it is like the brand Aeropostale. Not really fancy enough to me to, I don't know. So I'm going to put it in a baggie. Oh, I already had a baggie. I think I'm going to put that in after I spent all the time untangling it. Lucky for the next person, because they're going to be already all set up. Well, there still is some to go through tomorrow night. Like, I think there's necklaces in here too, but I'm not doing that tonight with everybody. And I'll wait and test some of this gold tomorrow too on my show. Gold and silver. I'm just literally going to open these and call it a night. But at least I know what I got now, and then I can just show it tomorrow much faster. Much, much faster. So this is a minimum glass faceted little pendant for layering. Let me look close up with my loop. Yeah, it does not say anything, but it is a good layering piece, and it's got this cute little like cha-cha cluster of faceted glass beads there. So I'll keep that for layering. We've got some pearl going on in here, I think. A bezel set stone of some type. Just feels like a regular rock, which I'm sure it's just some type of jasper. It's just not fancy pretty or anything. Looks like a part of an iris, and that is a genuine freshwater pearl as well as that. But this necklace has seen better days and apparently is broken. But it is sterling. So I might have to scrap this. I do keep a scrap lot because unfortunately, oh, maybe it's not broken. Maybe this is supposed to, oh, maybe it attaches here. Oh, maybe it had another little thing like that was on this side, but it broke off. Okay, I'm going to have to set that aside. It is sterling, but it needs some work. We've got this teeny little pin. It's like the corner of a frame or something. It is teeny. I don't think it's sterling, but we'll put it in wearable. I could add it to a lot. Now this looks really, really old. Look at how old this looks. This looks so old. We've got a very vintage spring ring clasp coming down to that dangle filigree open work. I don't know if at one point it had more going on to it that attached to that, but this apparently is all I have. It's not magnetic. I have no idea if that could be gold. I doubt it is, but it's not magnetic. So I might have to test that. Or maybe I won't make everybody sit through me testing tomorrow, but I'll test it tonight and then just know the answer for tomorrow. This looks like Leah Sophia to me, or Chico's. Oh, I guess it goes like that. And it's a necklace worn like that, I guess. I guess it's like a lariat kind of thing. I'm not sure, but it's in good condition. So I'm going to assume that's what it is, because I don't have anything that links it. Unless, and you know what else? There is no clasp on this necklace up at the top, which tells me that it was meant to be a lariat. So that's what I think that is. Okay. We'll keep that to use for coordinated sets to sell. These are interesting little necklaces. It's almost like it's enameled. A whole bunch of these little enameled links. Huh. I don't know if that's a version of cloisonne. I don't know. That is very interesting. I'm going to have to research that. I've never seen anything like that before. But I think it is something. So I will research that. Here's something similar to it. Oh, and another one too. Okay. Now these are little cloisonne links. Like a little station necklace. Wow. And then down at the bottom, it's got a bigger one. Oh, I bet you these are like some version of cloisonne. They might have some value. Okay, I will definitely look into that. And then there's another one that's green. Okay, I will look into all of those. Okay, we've got this gunmetal filigree domed necklace here. It's just silver tone, but it's a nice layering piece. So yeah, we can keep that for using for some coordinated sets of some type. Oh, this is a lot going on. Interesting. Okay. So we've got different textures and snake chains. You see how the links have textures on them? Wouldn't surprise me if this was a brand. Liz Claiborne. It's okay. It's just got a teeny bit of wear on it that I don't love, kind of on those things right there. So I'm going to just put this in wearable. It's decent. This is all I have left. And again, I won't do any testing with you guys tonight, today, whatever time it is, 5 o'clock. At least on the East Coast, it's 5 o'clock. Oh my gosh, I hope I didn't just create a mess. Oh, okay. Well, this is a multi-layered piece here. Interesting. And it looks like this part needs to come out to there. Okay, so it goes like that. It's got a little touch of some faceted glass beads. I don't see a brand, but it's in really good condition. The little lion there. Interesting. Okay, I'll hold on to that for coordinated sets. I'm almost done. Just this little pile. Looks like mother of pearl. Oh, isn't that pretty? So it's like a resin on top of a mother of like a shell. These are mother of pearl, little rice beads. This looks sterling to me. It definitely has the look of sterling. Definitely tarnished. Now you can't put pearl in like the special jewelry cleaner that I always dip stuff in, but I could put like the top part in and just hold it above it. It looks like that clasp does say 925, so that's a good find. But I will still test it. That's a cool little necklace. That's different, especially if it's sterling. That's my little sterling. It's just a little pile right there that we're going to look at further. Okay, this looks like Lucky Brand. Very recognizable Lucky Brand. Little clover there. Okay. Two-layer. Oh, and it's missing a layer, unfortunately. All right, I'm going to have to put that in scrap. Even though the pearls are real. Oh, that is a bummer. I should put that in wearable because someone else could still wear it. No one sees up there at the top that it's missing one, except it just doesn't hang right. Oh, look, they're just little clasps. You could put that on any necklace. For that matter, you could just take this off and hang them from there and fix it. Okay, I'm fixing it. That would take 2 seconds. Let's see if the other side has clasps. They both have clasps. So the cutest little, I mean, I can't express to you how little those are, but they're teeny little lobster claw clasps. I'm totally going to fix that with some little marcasite pave-ness going on there. I probably wouldn't go through the effort if they weren't pearl, but they are pearl. So I got to fix that. Okay. Okay, let's see here. This is probably Avon. You see the little, it says NRQ again, like the other one did. So just a little dangle. That's nice for layering. Okay. For coordinated sets. When I still keep all these because then I create coordinated sets and then I sell those. So they have to be nice enough to me though. You guys have bought some coordinated sets for me, you know. Or at least Mel probably has. These are faceted glass beads that really poke out quite a bit on the back. You see that? I would feel very sharp on the neck, but at least it's not on the neck. It's lower down with some textured tassels there. No brand, but that's still a really nice necklace for layering. Those of you that have hung out with me for a while, I appreciate you hanging. And I know Mel's here. This says, this is sort of like a rose gold. Charming Charlie with some stations on there. It's okay. It actually is in really decent condition. For this reason, I'm actually going to just go ahead and put it in wearable because someone can have something that's got nothing wrong with it. I just don't love Charming Charlie as a brand. Okay, 2 more, and then we'll look at that sterling bag. This is very dainty and pretty. It's got these very unique links. Aren't those interesting links with these little prong set red stones? That's cute. I don't think it's sterling. No, it's not, but it's a cute layering piece. I'll hold on to that. Had some really good stuff in this bag. There was also a lot of broken stuff in this bag, but some stuff that's fixable to me. What do we got here? Right as I say it, I open up a broken necklace. But all it needs is a jump ring. Look, it's got, I don't know if that's the Big Dipper. Those are all prong set. Little rhinestones in the shape of some star design in the sky. And all it needs is a jump ring. It's not like I just have to find a small enough one to put through one of the small ones, and then you put a bigger jump ring on it. Okay. I don't know if I have the effort to that. I think I'm going to put this in scrap. I don't believe it's sterling. It's not magnetic. Let me look on the back just in case. I don't need to put sterling in scrap. Okay, so we're looking on the back of this. You always want to look on the back just for metal purity marks and things. I don't see anything about it being sterling. No. Okay, so I'm going to put that in scrap. Okay. So that's that. Let's just see what's in here. And we'll call it a day. None of this I have to do tomorrow night. Oh, look at those. Those are definitely sterling. Little puffy hearts. I think they're sterling. They're not magnetic. When I take it out of the screen like this, it's because I'm trying to look and see if I see any mark on it. I do not see a mark, but they still very much look sterling to me, so I think I need to test them. But they're super cute, so we're going to stick them back there. What else is going on here? Looks like a broken earring, but it just needs a sterling back. That is totally sterling to me. There's no question. So that needs a back. We've got these cute, possibly amethyst, faceted, no, those are just faceted glass, but they're cute. You just put them in your ear like that, and they hang. Those are cute. I don't know that they're sterling, but you can check. So it kind of is a whole bag of potential sterling, I guess, but I don't know that it is. These are like little beads with faceted, I'm looking for a sterling mark. I don't see one, but we can test them. So those are cute. Someone obviously pulled these out. Little dangle earrings. We can test them. These totally look sterling, and they look like Larimar. Those are pretty. Definitely sterling. 100%. Okay, I've got some sort of stone. Don't know if it's real. It's like topaz or something. No, that's just glass. So that can go wearable. Well, I need to check if it's sterling. I think that's why people put it in this bag. Look at this pretty ring. It's like meant to be sizable where you could adjust it a little. Let me look and see if it's got any mark. It actually does. It says 925. S925. And those are just cubic zirconia of some type. I'm hitting the metal. My bad. Okay, cute. Some little pave dangles here. Oh, there's the other missing back for this one. You just have to go like this. Bink, bink, and bring it down inside there and then squeeze it tight so it doesn't come out and it's fixed. Oops. Okay. So those are fixed. Those are sterling, I'm sure. These little pave marcasite balls. We can test if they're sterling. We've got this beautiful, like a Millefiori, possibly, pendant. Let's see if it says anything on the bail. It does. It says 925. And it says possibly Italy. I can't tell. It's very small. Uh-oh. So that's pretty. This whole thing just came off. Okay. And we've got 2 liquid sterling bracelets. Vintage. Oh, it's a necklace. I'm sorry. With a twisting clasp. But, you know, often those beads can be sterling. It's called liquid silver. Let me see if this is Larimar. Not Larimar. I'm sorry. Sodalite. Or possibly. Why is it? I'm not sure what that is. I don't think it's lapis lazuli, though. I think this is sodalite. I don't see any gold specks. But I definitely think that's sterling. All right. So we got a pile here to be tested. So I'm going to do that later. But I will do it before my show tomorrow so I can let everyone know. And then I don't have to use up everyone's time. Okay. And then tomorrow night, there's obviously only one of those. That's unfortunate. Tomorrow I'll bring some pop-up sales for all that. We can go through earrings, and it looks like there's a little bit more jewelry there. And then depending on what I can fix and not fix, I will be selling these craft and wearable things, just a small lot. And then I'll create some coordinated sets and do some individual sales. So that's what tomorrow is going to look like. So I appreciate you guys coming to hang out. I meant for this just to be spontaneous. I meant for this just to be you could be multitasking in the background, which is what I hope you did. And now I have part of tomorrow night already done, which makes me happy. So thanks for coming to hang out with me. If you don't already follow me on YouTube, please go do that. It's under the name Cherish Relics Boutique. And obviously, I'm right now streaming through district.net. And if you want to be able to watch the live show tomorrow night, you're going to want to, it'll be a sale. and you're going to want to participate in like any bidding or the chat, you're going to want to come to www.lilyworksjewels.com and register. And that'll take you to district where you have to register in that marketplace. And then you would be able to participate. But anyways, thanks for coming to watch and hang out. And thanks, Mel, for being my little standby guru there. And I'm a little bit more ready for tomorrow night. So happy holidays, everyone. I hope everyone's excited about the upcoming Thanksgiving holiday. Take care. Bye.